Mm. Why you always lying? Always blue lying. You work for the blue lion, and you're always blue lying. You really effed real good, effed up really real good, messing with Maddie real good. You effed up real good.
Oh, I'm dancing, man. I'm dancing, dude. That's a good song. Good song. I like it. It's got a really funky beat. And you can really
Oh, three thumbs up with only two watching. That's how you know your song is strong.
that is awesome, man. Awesome.
Can everybody hear Maddie? Hi everyone. Hi.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Wrights, Nicks, Watchman, Todd Sill, Hakai Grinds. What up? Twister Music, Solo, yak. Saki Bomb.
Oh, yes. Yes, I'm a big fan of Solo Yak.
Oh, Solo Yak's the man, bro. Hey, I
Oh,
saw your
absolutely.
video,
Balls of
Yak.
steel.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Balls of steel, that man right there.
Balls of Kevlar. So
Um,
he also wears Kevlar flip flops.
yeah, he got that stage 3 cupping, I'm telling you.
Oh, what's up, Brizzy? Is that Brizzy from Germany? Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. All right, we got 68 people. We want to wait or we want to get started?
We can get started if you want, man. What's going on? How are you?
All right, everyone on the telephone line with Mr. Telephone Man. There's nothing wrong with my line. On the phone with me is Maddie from the Maddie Madness channel.
Hey, guys.
She is an activist. She is studying law, I believe, right now and trying to become a lawyer or paralegal or some type of law on steroids person. And she's a constitutionalist. She went in front of one of her famous videos is she went in front of a dealership who sold her parents a piece of crap, lemon, and she made some signs and protested. And when the police came, she shut them down better than anyone ever could. You know, if it was like a Olympic diver, it would be a 9.98.
You're too kind, man.
So I covered that video with what's the title of that video?
It's not up right now, but it was they tried to intimidate a deputy, an ID refusal, a lying deputy, or something like that.
Right on. Did I not just see that not too long ago on YouTube? Someone else probably put it up.
Yeah, I've taken a lot of stuff down because I had stopped my activism for a little bit. I didn't like all of the petty stuff that was going on in the community. It was really making me sad because, you know, if anything, this community needs to unite, even if you don't agree with, you know, the person doing it. You know, they still have the right to do it.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of infighting, man, and it's over stupid stuff like money and, you know, popularity. Yeah. But so,
and honestly, I don't even want to get involved with all that money and stuff. So, I mean, that's why I stopped. I started doing theme park videos.
Okay, but in the meantime, you're still an activist and you're still going through some legal stuff.
Oh, God. I thought I was out.
So give us like the initial point where you start having problems and go from there.
Okay, so you remember a few months ago or a couple months ago, I had that problem with Deputy Gentry telling me I wasn't parked right and blah, blah, blah. Well, I've got a hearing coming up where I'm getting ready to charge him under 18 U.S.C. Section 1001.
Let me pause you because most people aren't going to know what you're talking about. So where were you living at the time, approximately?
I lived right up the road from there, from the incident.
Okay, so someone is on foot. Maddie has her motorcycle. She's headed home. On her way home, there's a cop in a F-150, I believe, right? A truck?
No, he had an Explorer or something.
Okay, he had an SUV, and he was asking questions to someone on the side of the road. So Maddie pulls up, parks her car, her motorcycle 2 inches off the grass, like all the way to the right side of the road, 2 inches off the grass. And the cop is literally blocking the whole lane. She starts to record. He starts coming up to her, and she right away shuts him down even better than she did at the dealership and says, F you, leave me alone. I'm a journalist. Stop. Just go bother that guy, and I'm just going to record it. Well, he couldn't have it. He gets back in his car, puts it in reverse, gets behind her motorcycle, and then writes her a ticket for being in the middle of the road when she was literally too.
Let me put you there for a second.
Go ahead.
As he's backing up past my motorcycle, he's at least like 2 foot from my motorcycle and 3 foot from the middle of the road.
So he stayed in the lane and still got by your motorcycle.
I never even came close to my motorcycle. Yeah.
So then he just forced a ticket on her. You wouldn't ID, and you told him why you were going to sue him at the time, and you never ID'd, right?
I never ID'd. No.
So how did you get a ticket then? He just handed you? Oh, you left it on. You set it on your bike on your seat.
He unlawfully accessed the driver and vehicle identification database and fraudulently pulled my information without my consent. Therefore, he's also in violation of abuse of the David system.
That's a Driver Protection Privacy Act, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
The driver and vehicle identification database is used by law enforcement across Florida. It's Florida's central database for all of their drivers and vehicles.
Okay.
So anyway, he unlawfully accessed my information, pulled me up, and wrote me 3 tickets, which I have court on the 12th, and I'm about to charge him with some felonies.
Okay, stop again. He wrote you 3 tickets for?
He wrote me the first ticket for improper parking. And under that statute, I think you saw the video I posted. It says that you have to be within 12 inches of a curbing or the end of the pavement.
And you were like 2 inches.
No, my tires were actually touching the sand.
The sand, yeah. I mean, you were as close to the grass as you can be without touching the grass.
Well, I didn't want to pull on the sand because if you pull on this,
it's dangerous.
It could have glass, it could have nails, it could have anything underneath that you don't see.
Right.
You don't want to pull into the grass like that because, for one thing, Putnam County does not maintain their roads.
Right. Okay.
So
now what? You're suing that cop?
Oh, I'm getting ready to not only sue him, but I'm also getting ready to try to get his badge. In the video, I told him I'm coming after your jurisdiction.
Okay.
What that means, I'm coming after your badge. Your badge is your jurisdiction. A lot of people don't like to admit that the government has jurisdiction over them, but in the Constitution, we have given that right to them. And
how so?
I'm going to take your jurisdiction.
How so? How so in the Constitution?
It's under the 10th Amendment with being able to make laws to regulate for the greater good.
And the 10th Amendment is something along the lines of if it's not specifically mandated for the federal government, right, the decision gets to be made by the states or the people respectively, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right. Well, it's the states' rights.
Right. Okay.
So, and I'm you got to understand, I have probably a gazillion tons of anxiety inside me right now.
Of course.
So I'm not exactly as articulate as I normally.
That's all right.
But honestly, I'm not good. I'm not okay.
Well, okay, so you'll be able to get through the story, though, right?
Yeah.
All right. So the thing. Okay, so you're suing that guy.
Yes.
And what are you suing him for? Deprivation of rights or what?
I'm suing him for deprivation of rights, violation of moral character. It's a list. I'd have to go look at my itinerary for writing it.
And
I still have another year to write this if I want to.
Okay. Don't take a year, man, because a year goes by fast when you got shit to do.
Yeah, well, I have a list of things that have to be done in a process.
So how does that incident lead to the arrest? Is it affiliated with the arrest?
I believe so. It gets juicier, John.
Go.
It gets juicy.
Green light.
Yep. So I arrive home. I have 2 Subway subs in my backpack. I'm getting ready to come in and finish my final exam, and the whole SRT team shows up and arrests me. I fell down in a seizure. It shocked me beyond, I did basic training, and when the drill sergeants come at you and stuff, I didn't even react that bad with them.
Okay.
That's how bad it scared the shit out of me.
So what? They basically sent us. How many guys? How many gunmen did they send?
I don't, more than 8, maybe up to 15 or 16.
And was it a SWAT team or just regular cops?
Yeah, it was a SWAT team, SRT.
Okay, go on.
So, they got me medical attention. They didn't treat me bad. The guys, I'm not going to sit here and say that they treated me bad. I think that they knew that what was going on was going to be a false arrest anyway. So, they kind of, okay, well, we'll go get this one, but.
So they didn't tackle you or nothing?
No. They just grabbed me, and I said, listen, guys, I said, man, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, man. Mm-hmm. I said, don't slam me down or anything. You tell me what to do. You're the boss. I'll do what you say. Don't hurt me.
Right.
And I mean, I think that kind of went a long way with them, because I think they were expecting me to be a jerk. And the only time that I'm a jerk is if you don't have jurisdiction to do what you're doing. If you're serving an arrest warrant on me.
Yeah, you don't have any. Your options at that point are give in or get shot. I mean.
Right. And, so I'm just like, listen, guys, I'm going to comply because I haven't done anything illegal.
And I'm pro-life.
I don't want to escalate this,
Right.
So whatever you tell me to do, I'm going to do. But my heart was pounding. They came up with black masks and everything. I thought I was going to get killed because of all the stuff going on with me and the sheriff and the assistant sheriff and everything. I got enough on them, too. I'm going after them for the same stuff.
So
but
why were they there?
Huh?
Why were they there?
They came. They said that they had an arrest warrant. They had a warrant for my arrest out of St. Johns County, and that they were taking me.
Is St. Johns County where the motorcycle thing happened?
No, the St. Johns County is out in St. Augustine.
So what happened out there that they're arresting you for?
Okay, so do you remember back in June the state police incident with the guy that took those funds? What was his name? Vega, Trooper Vega.
What? We talking an overtime fraud? What are we talking?
No. I went to film a dead body for Stringer, and he slapped my camera twice.
Okay.
So anyway, I called up and I did a public records request from a Helen Howard of the state police. She's one of the records keepers, and she lives, get this, right here in Palatka.
Okay.
So on the arrest report, on the warrant, they failed to mention that Miss Howard is a state police records keeper, and therefore has no expectation of privacy. They left that little feature out.
Well, now, when you say has no expectation of privacy, that includes over the phone?
Over the phone, in person, it doesn't matter if you're calling.
What's that based on again?
Okay, so we can go Adams v. State.
Okay, I looked that up, and there's a few of them, and I give me some details.
Basically, according to Mr. Friday, you can call a 7-Eleven, you can call any business, it doesn't matter. If they're working at work, then they have no expectation of privacy.
Any business?
Any business.
Now, can't she claim it wasn't a business?
Well, she can't claim it's not a business. It's the government. The government has no expectation of privacy. McDonough v. Rundle.
McDonough v. Rundle says government has no expectation of privacy. So when I call police stations, I'm good.
Oh, yeah, you can surreptitiously record.
Well, how about surreptitiously live stream?
You can surreptitiously live stream, absolutely.
McDonough versus
Rundle. I'm trying to remember her name.
Rundle.
Yeah, Rundle.
That's good info,
I bet
people.
Solo Yacker knows the case. He knows Doc
Yak
Justice.
Yak, do you know this case law? Wink, wink. Yak Yak. Anyway, that information alone should give us 154 thumbs up instead of 78. So McDonough versus Rundle. Government has no expectation of privacy, even on the phone.
Even on the phone, I can walk into a chief of police or a sheriff's office with a recording device hidden in my pocket, not tell him that I'm recording, and I can publish it, and they can't get you for a wiretap for it. They have no expectation of privacy. Every conversation that you have with a government official is public record.
That is good information. So here's my next question. So I know that Florida is a two-party consent state, and I'm assuming that they believe that they are part of that instead of being excluded.
No. They purposely withheld information from the prosecutor and the judge to obtain the warrant.
This is the information they omitted is that she's a state employee.
Yeah.
So what are they presenting her as, a private individual?
Yeah. Yep.
So, okay, so it sounds like it's going to be open and shut when you.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah, I got the same attorney as Yak.
Oh, good. Shared attorneys. You guys
were. Man, he's one of the best in the world, in my opinion, right now.
What's his name?
He's represented my parents too, Eric Friday.
Eric Friday, shout out, brother. Also, Mega Justice.
And I'm lucky too, because you cannot get this attorney. This guy is so hard to get.
Yeah.
I mean, he's so busy. He's such a successful attorney. He is so busy.
You ever try using a net?
No, but I figured maybe caviar or wine or something. This guy likes to fine dine, I think, if I remember right.
Okay, so they arrest you at your house. Any details? So they put you in the back of a car and take you where? How far away?
They take me to Putnam County first, where they process me in Putnam County, and then immediately after processing me in Putnam County, I was whisked off to St. John's right away. I was in Putnam County an hour.
Now, how far away are we talking?
It was about total from my house to St. Augustine, about an hour and a half.
So they took you an hour and a half away from your home?
Yes.
All right, and they took you in, and what was it? Was there conversations on to or from either place?
Well, I was dressed kind of down a little bit. I was just getting off of my motorcycle. I just went and got some Subway. I wasn't really dressed up. So I asked them for protective custody. Being transgender, I wanted to make sure that I didn't get in with anybody else. And they gave me protective custody. They treated me halfway decent. All of them except for one guy. You ever notice that there's always that one?
Of course.
So I'm in the cell. You're ready to laugh at this one, right? And my anxiety, I have been pacing. I bet you I did 10,000 steps in jail. I couldn't sit down. I couldn't relax. I couldn't. My anxiety was so bad. I was getting convulsions. I was getting muscle tension. All kinds of things like that. It was just making me sick. I almost vomited 4 times. It was bad. Anyway, so I'm watching this guy do his job. I'm watching what he's doing and whatever. And he looks over at me and says, "You're making me nervous. Stop looking out the window. Go sit down." Like that. And I said, I'm not even looking at you, dude. I don't give a fuck about you. Leave me alone.
Wow.
And he's like, "Go stand over there. I don't want to see you. If I see you one more time," I said, "If you see me one more time, what?"
Then what?
What are you going to do?
What do you say then?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Tony don't like it so good, huh?
I'm going to go get Tommy 2 times and Vinny Slick Toes, and we're going to F you up.
You're making me nervous. I only have a stun gun and pepper gas and enough deputies to get the job done.
And a locked door between you.
And a locked door with bulletproof glass. Yeah. And you've searched me, and you know that I have no weapons on me. So
you know what's funny?
Rebel Hulk or what?
I had to cook, which cooking is not an easy job, right, Solo Yacker? I'm sorry, I'm laughing. He knows what I'm talking about. But that's not an easy job. You have to be, there's timing involved, there's everything. And they'll put you in front of the whole dining room. The whole dining room will watch you cook.
Oh, absolutely. I used to work for a Greek restaurant.
Right. So if you make enough mistakes doing that, and you're talking about little mistakes, they'll can your ass. And you have to go by their perception. And everyone's effing watching you. But if a cop's filling out a piece of paper, he can't be looked at. Get the F out of here. They can't be watched on the road. The thing is, they've been spoiled, and now technology's caught up with their BS where they just roam around unattended, you know?
Wow.
So you're in jail. Anything else crazy happening there?
No, besides that, it was all just, quick. And so I contacted, big shout out to Rights. Thank you, brother. He got me
Rights
out of
Crispy.
there. And I can say something that not many activists can say. I got rescued in St. Augustine and brought all the way home by a legend.
Who did that, Rights?
No.
Who? Jeff?
Jeff Gray.
Jeff came and picked you up?
Came all the way and waited outside for me for hours.
Jeff Gray, legend, auditor, OG, gangster, probably one of the first 10 auditors to exist.
He is, and get this, he picked me up after 11 o'clock from St. Augustine, drove all the way out from St. Augustine to my house, didn't get to my house till 11:45, had to go all the way back to St. Augustine and go to work for 3 a.m. and hadn't been to bed yet.
And his channel is Honor Your Oath something, right?
Yeah, Honor Your Oath, Civil Rights Investigations.
Honor Your Oath, Civil Rights Investigations. I don't know how far back his videos go, but you could go back to like 2011 and watch him straight through. This guy is a consistent legend. And he's won plenty of lawsuits. Go ahead, sorry.
He's in his 10th year, yeah.
10th year. I just got to speak to him for the first time about a week ago.
You know what he told me? He
What?
Says, oh, man, I'm John Filax.
What's that?
I was telling him, I said, oh, man, I can't wait to tell John Felix about this. He says, oh, I love me some John Felix. He says, he's awesome.
Yeah, no hetero.
No. It's, it's all. But no, he was like, yeah, John's awesome, man. He was giving you props in the car, man.
Dude, Jeff is the man. He really is. And thank you, Jeff. Thank you, everybody, for everything, all your support. This movement is growing. So he's uncomfortable, you watching him. Then what happens? Tell me. Then Jeff comes and picks you up. Jeff drives many, many hours late at night to help a fellow activist. Yep. You guys faint over me in the car. Then what happens?
He goes home, and I haven't heard from him since. Obviously, he works hard. He's got a family. He's got stuff going on. I don't bug Jeff, and that's, I think, probably one of the reasons why I've been able to be friends with him for so many years, because I know he's got a family, and I respect that. You know what I mean? So I don't bug him. Good.
Right on. By the way, just to give another couple examples, John Mills, when Rights Crispy got arrested, John Mills reached out to me, asked me who he was, his real name, and I sent him all the info. And he went down to the Largo or Clearwater, wherever Rights was arrested, and took him home. And then all the guys, Activism News Network in Pritchard and Mobile, Alabama. So we're all backing up each other, and we're forming a little network of a freedom force, I like to call it. Sorry, Maddie, go on. So you get home. Now what's the scenario? What are you facing? What are you looking at?
Wait a minute. In the car. Yeah, let's go back to the car for a second.
Okay.
So I tell Jeff, I'm like, yeah, I got booked. I don't even know who the hell this person is. I have no idea who this person is. And he says, well, what's the name? And I said, Helen Howard. He says, the public records keeper for the state police, Helen Howard? I said, you know her? He says, yeah. She's been denying my public records request for 2 years.
Oh, of course.
Now, if you go to my channel, I've made it public. You can go and post the link to it. I think this video is the reason why she's trying to do what she's doing.
Which video?
It's the video that all you can see is my phone. I'm recording my phone.
Okay.
It was for the public records request for Deputy Vega's records request. And here, let me see if I can pull it up. Let me get you the video. Hold on.
So what are you gonna do from here?
Well, now
we're gonna do. Sorry, real quick. We're gonna do about 4 more minutes because I have to go.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get you that video here real quick. From here, we're gonna try to get it thrown out because one, the actions were nefarious to say the least. There it is. Ordered Vega's personnel records is the name of it. Let me get you.
Ordered Vega's personnel records is the name of the video she's talking about.
Yeah. Anyway, so from here, we're going to plead not guilty, of course. And we're going to sue.
Good. You're going to sue who exactly?
Well, that'll be between, I guess, every Friday.
I got you.
Vacant.
That lady who's initiating all this nonsense, what's her name again?
Helen Howard.
Helen
Augustine, Florida.
Helen Howard, State Police, St. Augustine, Florida.
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to get this basically dismissed under McDonough versus, say it again, Rival? Rundle. Randall. Mortimer. Randolph. Mortimer. Rundle. That's how I'm going to remember that.
There's another one, too, that we quoted, but I'm not letting that one out.
Okay. All right. So, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm going to court for the tickets on the 12th of next month for those 3 tickets for where my motorcycle was parked.
Right.
And after I beat that, it's a lawsuit for the unlawful detainment and malicious prosecution, all this kind of stuff. So.
All right. What else? Because I got to go.
No, that's it, man.
I got to cook spinach pie, and I'm making JFC seasoning, which means John's Fried Chicken seasoning. And then I'm making Old Bay replica seasoning for a Christmas present for a friend. I hope you're not watching. What else?
Where you at? I'm coming, man. Where's that at?
You know where I'm at.
I know.
In the center of the universe.
We need to hang out. Yeah, we need to hang out, man.
Of course we do. You know, we've never met in person, but we've talked about 20 times.
I know. I'll get down there, man. It won't be long.
All right, sister.
All right, my friend.
Subscribe to Maddie Madness and stay tuned to my channel, and we'll follow up with her in the future.
Hell yeah.
Have a good holiday, Maddie.
You too, my friend. You too. It's always great.
Do you celebrate Kwanzaa?
I celebrate everybody. If my friends do, then I celebrate it.
I'll celebrate anything the thing is, regardless of what you call it, you go somewhere with people and eat. So whatever, I'm in.
Is there food involved?
Yeah.
Hey, if there's food involved, count me in, man. Let's go.
It seems any get together in America, I don't care what because someone could die. You go to a funeral, then you're like, all right, now let's go eat together. Birthday party, let's go eat together.
Somebody dies. I don't know about you, but anyway. All right, John. Hey, it's been great. Thank you for the interview. I appreciate you talking to me.
I actually eat more, so I don't tempt after the corpse. Thank you, Maddie. Subscribe to Maddie Madness.
Take care, guys.
See you later.
Later.
Bye. Also want to say John Mills. I forgot that he rescued 2 auditors. He went and picked up Rice Krispie when he got arrested. John Mills' YouTube channel is Aqualung. He doesn't care if you subscribe. He doesn't care about anything. He's just a laid back dude. When Watchmen needed some help finding a place to live, John took him in. Not only did he take him in, he took him into a beautiful house that was 2-minute walk to Indian Rocks Beach, and helped him get situated, blah, blah, blah. So John Mills, Aqualung, thanks, dude. Activism News Network. That's us, activismnewsnetwork.com. The people who join on my channel, I really appreciate you joining my channel, but instead of giving $5 here, I'd rather you subscribe to activismnewsnetwork.com, and there's going to be different videos on there that will not be on YouTube, so it's not like you're wasting your money. I'm still going to do my YouTube stuff every day, but I'd really like our platform, the Activism News Network, to grow, because we can be ourselves on that channel. We can say the C word, the D word, the A word, the F word, the Z word. You could say it all on there. The only thing we're not going to do on there is like nudity, stuff, vulgar stuff like that. And word. And it's $1 cheaper every month. And what else? Sorry, everyone. No porn, sorry. I could look at my safe and see if I have any VHS porn that I recorded. Is that what you're interested in, you sick animal? All right, everyone. Going to cook spinach pie. Make JFC seasoning. Thinking about selling that, by the way. What it's going to be, it's going to be a little envelope. You're going to take that envelope and you're going to mix it with 1 cup of flour, and then you're going to bread your chicken, and you're like, oh man, this JFC chicken is delicious. It's JFC. My arteries. Wait, my liver. Maddie's awesome. Everyone's awesome. You're awesome. You and me, we used to be together. Every day together, always. I used to think like I'm losing my best friend. Bye, everyone. Man, singing like Gwen Stefani makes me cough. And if you don't cough, you don't get off.